oven-baked French toast coming right up on Weekend at the Cottage. Let's just say you may be entertaining on a weekend. People are coming to hang out at your house for the weekend. Maybe you've got guests up at the cottage. Trust me, this oven-baked French toast recipe is the thing that everyone will run to the table to enjoy. It's a wonderful make-ahead recipe. Let's start with a discussion about the bread I'm using. I have challah bread. Challah is a beautiful egg bread, a little bit sweet. When you're buying it, tell your baker not to cut it. You bring it home, turn it on its side, and then we're going to cut it into rather generous sized pieces. I like a rustic look when you prepare this dish. Set your bread to the side. Now we have our casserole dish. I'll lightly butter it, set that to the side. Now we need to make an egg mixture. We're taking 6 extra large organic eggs, room temperature, into a bowl. We have 2 cups of whole milk, 3/4 of a cup of 35% cream, 1/3 of a cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Take your whisk and we're going to whisk all of those ingredients together. You need to dissolve the sugar, dissolve the salt, and we're going to make sure the cinnamon is blending well with that liquid. Now take your casserole, take the bread, we're going to dip the bread into the egg mixture, and then you start to line them up in an attractive fashion in your casserole dish. When you're doing this, you may need to squeeze things together or reposition pieces of bread. That's all okay. Now your bread looks wonderful. Now we need a few more additional ingredients. I have 1/2 cup of golden raisins and 1/2 cup of apricots. I love apricots in this recipe. You will too when you try it. Take your dried apricots and then cut them into, well, I guess like raisin-sized pieces. And then we're going to sprinkle the raisins on top of our egg soaking bread. Same thing now, the dried apricots go on top. You can lift the bread and tuck the raisins and the apricots in, and then you'll have a little bit of that liquid mixture left. Pour that on top. The bread will soak up your liquid mixture. Tin foil goes on top, and we refrigerate our French toast overnight. Hopefully I've just inspired you to make this, especially if you're invited to someone's place for a weekend. Offer to make the breakfast or brunch dish. You'll put this in the cooler before you travel. It's good to go. Go to bed when you first arrive. The next morning, all you have to do is take it out of the fridge, and there's just a few more steps. I have a small bowl. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of chopped pecans, 1/2 cup of chopped walnuts, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar, and then if you have a nutmeg grater, we're going to grate some fresh nutmeg. My hands are washed into the bowl. I bring everything together. Take your French toast out of the fridge, take the tin foil off, and sprinkle this glorious topping on top. Add a piece of parchment paper. This prevents the French toast from sticking to the tin foil we put back on top. We're going to preheat our oven to 375 degrees. Rack is in the middle position. Our French toast goes into the oven, and we're going to bake for 20 minutes. 20-minute mark, open your oven, pull out that rack, peel off the tin foil and the parchment, discard them. The French toast goes back in to bake for an additional 20 minutes. When it comes out of the oven, the aroma will fill your cottage or your home, and people will wake up, come right to table ready to eat. It'll look like this. We're going to take maybe 1 or 2 pieces of this slightly crispy French toast, place it onto a plate. If you have some fresh fruit salad handy, sprinkle it on top. And then of course, the ultimate topping, oh Canada, thank you for some pure Canadian maple syrup. A little drizzle on top. What a fantastic way to start a weekend day. Looking for other great and fantastic recipes, head to weekendatthecottage.com. Also look for us on our dedicated YouTube channel and then on your favorite social media feeds. Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Thanks for hanging out and allowing me to share one of my all-time favorite make-ahead breakfast brunch recipes. All you need to do now is make it. Take care. We'll see you again soon.